Geminis, it's Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology. I'm so very glad to have you guys here today. Thank you for joining me. I did say when I put out my August general readings that I was going to give you guys a prosperity report and a love reading, but pair them up. And you know what? I got to thinking about that and I said the people want their love readings, don't they? Don't we all want our love readings? All right, so I've got those for every sign with extended readings. The link to that is available for you guys in the description box, and I will be using my Decameron Tarot. That is an 18+ tarot deck. Just a heads up on that, but I really do hope that this reading resonates with you. As always, if you're interested in booking a personal reading, that information is available for you in the description box below. You can follow my link to soulschooltarotandastrology.com, and I have actually lots of options for you guys over there. So depending on what your budget and your level of engagement is, you can order a recorded video reading or we can do a live chat. Lots of good stuff. There's lessons, spiritual guidance, all sorts of stuff. Let me know what you need, okay? I love hearing from you guys. So I set up a little form at the bottom of my homepage so you guys can say hey. So please definitely do that. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, just thanks for being here, guys. This is for Gemini sun, moon, and rising signs. If you guys are not sure of your moon or your rising signs or any of the other dominant signs in your chart, you can also find a link in the description box to a place where you can plug in your info and get that done. It's actually, astrocharts.com is just super user-friendly. It's not what I use, but I've been studying astrology for 20 years. So if you want something that's just really easy to get started on, I gave you that link below. So let's do this. Let's get into this love reading. I'm starting off, I said it. Okay. Starting off with, where are we at? The Healing the Mind and Spirit cards. This is just what I was called to start with for you guys today. It's an older deck, of course. You can see it's all worn out there. But I like it because it has a little piece of advice on one side and then sort of a mantra on the other. So since this is a love reading, okay, let's do that. I do believe that I'm talking to a Gemini collective that is in probably still the healing process, okay? All right? And the reason why I think this energy is coming up is because I think it's a healing process that can be allowed, you can allow yourself to release it at this point in time. And I think the universe is sort of nudging you to do that in order to bring you in something really wonderful. Let's get into these. First piece of emotion. When you let go of negative thoughts and emotions, you will discover inner peace, joy, and happiness. Inner peace is also the theme of the second card. The mantra on this, I release negative thoughts and emotions from my life. I guess it's an affirmation. I release negative thoughts and emotions from my life. I'm a Gemini moon, so I will tell you guys that I can relate to just how very distracting our thoughts can be at time. Because for all air signs, your thoughts are like your default mode. Just being like a mental, to be real thinky about things, less feely about it. You know what I mean? Deep within me is a solid core of calm and peace. Don't let people or outside events determine your peace of mind. And here we have that bird, okay? The bird is also representative of air to me, but there is a story here, okay? What you've got something on your mind, right? And these circles around it, these concentric circles, like I said, the power, like how very powerfully distracting your thoughts can be. Let me see what the cat's up to. All right, so this is literally thoughts that seem to take on their own energy, okay? Look at that. It's just weird. The bird is not, the bird are your thoughts of a person, but it's white and ghost-like, right? So these are old memories that just kind of keep echoing, right? And it seems to take on a life of its own almost. Okay, but where'd this bird come from? It flew out of this cage, right? I feel like this is you. This is not just an image of you releasing negative thoughts, okay? This is, to me, this is the ghost of the bird that flew away, okay? So like I said, it's a healing there's some sort of healing from a past situation that is needed. Some sort of release of negativity that is going to allow you to just be at peace about this, okay? We also have on the bottom of the deck here, it's important to understand rather than judge. Interesting. To forgive and to be more loving. I feel like it's a little preachy because we don't even know the context. For some reason, I guess I feel like this reading might be talking to me and I'm getting a little defensive. So I'm going to ground myself. Get that out of here, okay? I do not judge others and I do not let others judge me. So here we got the eyeball. This is all about seeing things very clearly, all right? Oh, wow. Thank you, guides. Oh, guides are strong today. I love it. So they're saying, Molly, it's not just about releasing the bird, like the person or the situation. There's some sort of layer of negativity that's surrounding it that is calling for transmutation, to be seen in a different light, all right? Rather than through a lens of judgment, you're being asked to take on a stance of understanding. We are, well, you always do that to me. My cards always do this to me. The deck that I want for you guys is on the shelf. And the deck that wants to talk to you guys is the Cosmic Tarot. This is actually a wonderful deck for love readings. I always make this joke that's the deck that has a crush on me because it's always flashing that Two of Cups my way. Just a heads up, you guys. Fred the cat has been really good at not jumping up on the table when I'm reading, so he is not currently being held captive. He's just kind of running around the house, very crazy like. So if you guys hear any crashes in the background, he's just doing his thing. All right. So I need to take a second to thank you guys for being here once again while I get a good wash on these cards. Okay. These cards are very tactile. It's very important that I touch as many of them as possible. Okay. There's something about your past, you guys. Something about the way that somebody or something ended. The way that somebody or something seems to have flown away from you. And when I picked up this deck and I pulled it out of its box, this card was on the bottom. I did an entire wash on the table. And this card is back. So he's a part of our reading. Okay. There's a Five of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles makes me feel like there's no communication, that this is a non-communication between you and another person, okay? Queen of Wands is showing up, so there's definitely a strong sense of desire still in the air, okay? So let's go ahead. And I'd like to really look at some past energy because I think that Devil and the Five of Pentacles is really kind of missing somebody, feeling left out in the cold. Like I don't think that this was a parting on good terms at all. And the Devil being present here shows me that there's something cast in shadow that is keeping you kind of bound to that past. All right? When I say it's bound in shadow, there's something that's not, like I said, it's like wrapped in a layer of negativity. And it's almost as if that negativity wants to be burned away. And in that process, it's almost like your memories will be purified. This is a very interesting energy. But thank you, Spirit. Please keep on coming through. All right, one more time, two more times. I got to listen to my decks, you guys. They talk to me a lot. This one just loves getting shuffled like it tickles or something. He's crazy. Okay, let's go ahead. Thank you. We are spitting them out. Eight of Pentacles showed itself to me earlier and it just flew out. What else? Okay. It just flew out inverted with the Five of Wands inverted. So that's confirmation to me. All right. So the vibe that I got here is that there's a situation in the past, like at the time that of the departure. So this, I feel, is a past relationship. All right. At the time of this bird's departure, or just take it however it resonates. The energy was just so like knotted up and complex and tense that it's almost like if your muscles are really tense, it's hard to like you don't have a full range of movement. So things were so tense and so very, very rigid that this was literally some sort of escape. Somebody escaped from some sort of conflict or confrontation that they were not willing to meet head on, is the energy that I get, okay? Or they didn't know how. I really almost feel like they were not prepared. Okay, for some reason, spirit, like me, usually when I have a reading like this on the table, I just kind of energetically feel, I'm going to be honest, sort of on the side of the person that I'm reading for. But here, spirit, because I'm your reader, I'm looking out for you guys, right? Here, spirit really wants me to not be too harsh on the other person. Yes, what they did was not cool. It was shady and wrong, but there was a truth that could not be seen by either of you at the time. Okay. So what happened is you stopped working on it, and that energy kind of loosens up a little bit to the point that this realization is made. And this is clarity. This, I feel, is potentially the other person, just because what's going on in your head is a little more circly, and theirs is a straight line. I don't know how else to describe it. Okay. But it's, you know what I mean? Did you ever have one of those situations? It's like no matter how hard you work on it, it's almost like working on it more kind of escalates the tension to the point that nothing can be done. It's Chinese finger cuffs. Okay. You know, those little things we had as a kid, and you stick your finger in them, and the more you pull, you can't get out. So you just have to release. You have to push to be able to release. Okay. The feeling that I got, wow, there's just a lot of a huge lack of clarity around the departure, around the way that things ended, and that's what is keeping you kind of still like going around in your mind about it. And I feel like they're also showing me, you know, like in cartoons when we were kids, I grew up in the 80s, when like a cartoon character is bonked on the head and you get these circles and there's little like birds going around them. So it's almost as if like some sort of injury occurred to you by this departure. The Chariot, okay. So they're showing me the perspective of another person. Wow. Wow. All right, guys, this story is getting intense. All right, so this Two of Swords keeps showing up, reversed, okay? So here's the thing. Here's the story, and all I'm doing is just going with the story, taking as it resonates, okay? I have to rearrange them for symmetry because that's a thing I do. All right, guys. So when this person took flight from this situation, and relationship roles can very much be reversed, right? they were going towards something else. There was something else that seemed so like brand new, and it didn't have all the stress and the tension of this thing that really started to feel like a cage to them. Okay. So they flew away, and I really feel with this Chariot that they moved towards something else. Here's what I need you to understand about the Chariot, though. That is a major arcana. So that is, what that means is that that was something that was a part of this person's path that they had to go down. They had to go towards this. But then what happened when they got there? They didn't go anywhere. This is not their destiny. Okay? Listen, I'm going to be real with you, okay? I am always wary when I see cards start talking about somebody coming up from the past, because I think a lot of times, yes, forgiveness is very, very important. Learning how to see things from a different perspective, coming from learning how to come more consistently from a place of love in our actions, okay? Those are things that we can learn by engaging with past relationships. But more often than not, the reason why we cling to past relationships is because that's the best we've ever had, and not because it's the best we can imagine. Could you potentially imagine that you deserve more than what you've had in the past? Is a message that's been coming up for a lot of my signs. Okay? Like people coming up from the past and you being like, that's just not me anymore. This reading right here is acknowledging that there's somebody from the past who's still on your mind. And that I think that's reciprocal. Because that's you and that's them. All right. So where are they at now? 2 shuffles and that's all you get. And this is the 8 of Wands in motion. There's like electricity and everything. He's doing this crazy high kick. Hi, Freddie. How's it going? Freddie's a Cancer, by the way, if anybody ever asked. Here we got this. Yes. You got this person thinking. This person is stressed. This person is coming to some realizations. Relationship roles can always be reversed, okay? This when this path did not turn out to be the path for this person, it got them thinking, oh, holy what did I do? What did I do? This is just a lot of electrical, mental energy. A lot. Ideas, downloads, right? This could even be somebody like tuning into their intuition. I don't know if you guys are into the idea of light codes or light languages, right? The idea that light transmits data and information, but the feeling I get when I stand out there and there's lightning in the sky makes me feel like there's something to that, right? Lightning. Like there's literal like bolts of lightning showing up, which also is kind of reminiscent, oh my God, of a tower moment. This is multiple tower moments. This is a person coming to a realization after a realization after a realization. And a tower moment is a big shift in perspective. Whatever this person has been through since they flew away, Jesus Lord, they can feel that you're still thinking about them because they're thinking about you. And they don't know what to do about it. They're really stuck. They're really in their like feelings about it. And this is a very interesting, what do you mean by that? Are you, okay, you guys, let me just ask here. Are you talking about the moon or are you talking about the cat? Okay. So this guy's reminding me of the Cheshire Cat, okay? But Cheshire Cat is also a term, the Cheshire Cat smile is a term that I use to describe a crescent moon. This is intuition. Because a full moon is subconscious, getting way down in their subconscious. But the new moon to me, or the crescent moon, is intuition. All right. So here's what they're realizing. They don't really know what to do. Because when they look back at overall the facts of the case, they realize that they lost real love. This Ace of Wands, this Ace of Swords is this Ace of Cups. This realization that when this person walked away from the stress and the drama and the conflict, and I'm not saying they didn't cause it, but they walked away from that almost because they thought that you were the source of it, or that your partnership with them, that your relationship was the source of that. And they walked away to move, to try to do something with somebody else. And I almost feel like they got the same, they just kind of got stuck in the spin cycle there. Like, it's not, the Wheel of Fortune moving forward is beginning a new cycle on a different level. Wheel of Fortune reversed is the same cycle on the same level, or maybe even even a little lower level. Okay. This person is realizing the fulfillment that the potential fulfillment that they walked away from. And they're stressed. That's this Ten of Swords. Like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? What? Okay, you guys. I'm sorry that this person took over your reading. But the cards want you to see this perspective. And it might be you. The cards might want you to realize what you're going through. But I really, really, really do feel, for some reason, that this is about your person, your former person. Okay? There's something in the way that they left is some devil energy. They were in that devil energy when they left. Okay? Who are they now? Okay. What does our Gemini collective need to know about this person now? That's too many, so I want to be clear. So what does our Gemini collective need to know about this person now? Like, why even does all this come up? The Eyes of Beauty. Ooh. Positive expectations and clarity. Okay. And where's our Gemini at right now? How's our Gemini sitting? The Spiral Dancer. Circuitous. I don't know. Root. Perception. Y'all see this coming? Or are you manifesting it? This is, you guys are tuned into some deep level, like the way your intuition, oh God. This might not just be overthinking. This could literally be like a mind link, like a telepathic connection between two people. I'm being real with you guys. That's the vibes that I'm getting. And they're like, oh, gross. I hate this card, you guys. I always say, like, I love the idea behind this card, but the card that came out for that person, for your person, okay, is the Eyes of Beauty. And I just think that it's just kind of like a little bit of a creeper looking card, right? Like, if I turn around and I saw that in my window, I would be quite startled. Would you not? All right. Let's get that focus back. All right. But They've achieved their own clarity. And now they're looking back at you like, dang, how do I get back in that cage? Not that they want to return to a cage-like situation, right? But this person has gained some perspective that they needed. Okay? And with the Devil card there, this and the Wheel of Fortune, like this, with the Devil and the Chariot, I almost feel like this person needed to go down to that path in order to have this realization. And you, something about your thinking about somebody literally attracts them. Like it literally, remember I started this whole thing talking about just the power, and I kind of think I called it the distracting power of our own thoughts, right? You thinking about this person, I feel like that actually puts vibrations out into the universe that meet them. Okay? But I also don't know that your thoughts of this person are really very positive at this time. This is a 5, which is a card of instability, maybe a little bit of chaos. Your person got a 7, which is a card of assessment and analysis. So I'm going to go ahead and take that over to Vimeo. If that resonates with you, feel free to join me there. The link is below. If I do not see you guys over there, then I'll catch you back here on this channel very soon. All right? Take care, Geminis.